Well, the first appearance of the TMC MP Mahua Moitra in the front of the parliamentary ethics panel yesterday ended in high drama, both off and on camera. Now, angry words and accusations flew thick and fast at the 4-hour-long meeting. Then it concluded. And before we tell you exactly what happened behind the doors, this was the reaction of the TMC MP Mahua Moitra when she came out, storming out of the meeting that was being held in the parliament.
You see my eyes and the tears in it. Then what are you talking for? Tears in my eyes.
आपको ना समझता होगा कि हमारा एमपी चला जाएगा इसका उसको औकात बता देंगे
This is an ethics committee. What happened over? Asking all the documentary questions.
आप क्या पूछ रहे हो? अब तुझे तो नहीं वही है
All the
Well, not giving any direct answers there as far as Mahua Moitra visibly upset and angry. And she is like indicating that I don't have any tears in my eyes, I'm not crying, and all those questions that were being raised by the journalists as well, trying to ask her exactly what happened in that meeting, what made her so angry. It was not just her, but the other MPs that you can also see in the frame who were accompanying Mahua Moitra when she left that meeting that lasted for over 4 hours now. But no direct answers that are now coming in, even when it comes to the 5 opposition MPs of the committee who followed suit, storming out along with Mahua Moitra and accusing the chairperson, Vinod Kumar Sonkar of the BJP, of asking indecent personal questions. But there is another twist to the tale, viewers, because it is very important to note, because what the inside sources are telling your channel, that could actually turn the tables on Team Mahua. Let's listen in and take a look exactly what happened.
You're making up any rubbish. Tears in your eyes. You see my eyes and the tears in it. Then what are you talking for?
So what led to that outburst of Mahua Moitra? Well, top sources told us what happened inside the ethics panel committee. When the cross-questioning of Mahua started in the second half, Danish Ali and Girdhari Yadav intervened to save Mahua Moitra. Later, the chairperson started asking questions regarding Darshan Hiranandani's affidavit. This is when Mahua started speaking rudely to the chairperson, saying that these questions are toxic in nature. They are of very poor quality. These are not the question you are supposed to ask. She was aggressive, arrogant, and rude. Girdhari and Danish then started banging on tables. Then there was voting, in which opposition members lost the vote, 6-5. Later, they decided to stage a walkout. Mahua, while leaving, her parting words to the chairperson were Behuda and Besharam. Then they stormed out.
Well, you heard and you saw how angry TMC MP Mahua Moitra was. Behuda, Besharam, all sort of language and terminology that is being used. And later in the day, after this meeting got over, she penned a letter in protest to the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, alleging that she was subjected to proverbial Vastraharan by the chairperson of the Ethics Committee. This is an analogy that is also being used by the BSP MP Danish Ali. And she said that the BJP MP Vinod Kumar Sonkar exhibited a preconceived bias by questioning her in a malicious and a defamatory manner. Sonkar, meanwhile, has asserted that instead of cooperating, the TMC MP turned angry along with the opposition members and used objectionable language against them.
महुआ मोइत्रा के द्वारा उस समय सहयोग करने के बजाय दानिश अली हों, दूसरे जो बाकी सदस्य हैं, गिरधारी यादव, इन सब लोगों ने बहुत ही क्रोध में और बहुत ही अनएथिकल बात करते हुए कमेटी पे आरोप लगाने का प्रयास किया। वो केवल और केवल जो इससे संबंधित प्रश्न हैं, जो उन पे आरोप हैं, उससे संबंधित सवाल से बचने के लिए इस तरह का रणगाड़।
Now, the big question is exactly what happens next. Because sources say the panel might now prepare its recommendations and adopt a draft report in the next meeting that will be further presented before the Lok Sabha. Even when it comes to the confirmation that is still pending, we know so far that it is sure of and that this face-off will only intensify further. And that has been clearly aligned with the opposition that has been treading with caution so far on this entire issue, especially in relation and the concern that is being raised by the TMC MP here.
Basically, we feel that the ethics committee, the ethics panel which was there today, that committee itself was lacking in ethics and morality. It's so unfortunate that what we saw was that our MP was humiliated, she was mocked at, and there was total disrespect. There were members of the panel on that ethics committee who belong to the ruling party at the center. We are very hurt about this.
दंड उसको मिलना चाहिए, लेकिन एथिक्स कमेटी में विरोधी राजनीतिक दल का सारे जो नेता है वो लोग एथिक्स कमेटी को एक राजनीतिक अखाड़ा बनाते। कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन नहीं हुआ जिस क्वेश्चन से इतना बड़ा झटका हो सकता है। ये साजिश था। जब विपक्ष का सारे लोग एथिक्स कमेटी का जो एथिक्स है, रूल्स है, उसको नष्ट करने का ठान लिया, तभी महुआ मोइत्रा ने गया। ये बात समझता हूं जो लोग ऐसा किया वो संसद और एथिक्स कमेटी का जो मान उसको नष्ट किया।
In the meantime, more reactions are coming in from the TMC MP Mahua Moitra because she has been levelling those charges against the ethics panel chief as well, and she's also been blaming the BJP of destroying all the institutions. Straight away going across to Pratibha and Sabyasachi, you're joining us right now. Pratibha, what is she saying now?
Right, let's take you to what Mahua Moitra is saying. Remember, yesterday dramatic scenes were witnessed as Mahua Moitra walked out of the ethics panel meeting after she was summoned, and here's what she says on social media X. She says BJP has destroyed all institutions, the sick, perverted misogyny displayed by the chairman of the ethics, and she's put that in quotes, committee, reading from prepared script shows how low they can fall to target political adversaries. So yet again saying that this is targeting because she's a political adversary, going on to say that he was given a prepared list, and that's what was being read out in the ethics panel, Amita.
Right, Sabyasachi also with us right now. Sabyasachi, a basic understanding of what really happened yesterday in that meeting that went on for 4 hours. Mahua Moitra stormed off. Even when it comes to the other opposition MPs and leaders, they were also displaying that they were very angry and upset on the questions that were being put forth. Mahua Moitra even went on to say that the questions were already prepared by the panel chief. He was not asking them on his own.
Well, absolutely. See, Mahua Moitra has said that when she was being questioned by the chairman, she said that the chairman was reading out the questions from the list of paper and he was not aware of the matter completely. And Mahua Moitra said that unethical question was being asked to her time and again, and that is the reason why she was angry, and the opposition leaders also supported her and they walked out of the meeting. On the other hand, the panel says that Mahua Moitra from the very beginning itself was quite agitated and angry, and these are the tactics to avoid the questioning, and they also said that she has been avoiding question and she has not been answering them properly. Meanwhile, the war of words is escalating continuously. Mahua Moitra saying that the BJP has destroyed all the institution. Yesterday also she wrote a letter to the Lok Sabha Speaker complaining against the chairman. In that particular letter, she said that how the panel was behaving with her, her personal life questions were being continuously asked, and this is not right. So these are the allegations that Mahua Moitra has levelled against the chairman.
Right, but Sabyasachi, as far as she writing to the Lok Sabha Speaker over on this issue as well, what are the points that she has been raising and what happens next? Because in just before the hearing that was to take place and just before she was to appear, she had been saying that she wishes to cross-examine as far as the main complainants in the case is concerned. Of course, when we talk about Nishikant Dubey and the lawyer Deradrai himself, they have also put forth their oral recordings just before the panel.
Well, absolutely. See, Mahua Moitra in that letter to Lok Sabha Speaker, she has said that relevant questions regarding to this matter was not being asked to her. Rather, personal questions was being continuously asked to her as to, as Mahua Moitra said, that which hotel did she stay in, how many times did she meet. So such kind of questions were being asked to her as per Mahua Moitra, and that is the reason why there was this protest that we had seen on a screen from the opposition leaders. And she also said, the Lok Sabha speaker, that appropriate action should also be taken.
But important to note what happens from here on. Of course, Sabyasachi, please to stay on with us.